I respect and admire Lindsay Shepherd from Ontario, Canada. I almost said Ontario, California. She's a teacher's assistant. I forget the name of the Canadian university, but she showed a Dr. Jordan Peterson video for a class on grammar. And Dr. Jordan Peterson's discussion on pronouns or something like that. And oh man, it pains me to hear that, hear her her comical interrogation by the educated ones. That she, I think they told that she she had caused violence. Myself, I've done business from Tijuana, Mexico to Vancouver, Canada. From Venice Beach, California to Houston, Texas. Driving and a lot of it on foot. And motherfuckers know that I don't just pick the fucking warm and fuzzy spots to do business. I'm like Pac-Man. I just fucking take everything in sight, gobble it up. As much of it as I can. And I've shared stories of amazing dinners with outlaws. Having had threats of extortion, robbery, and even death. And my growing up in Los Angeles and my Marine Corps background, United States Marine Corps background, I don't negotiate very well. With punks. But I know that there are people out there, there are kids out there that probably will not go through the same sorts of work by a steel mason that will create their armor. Because I believe that's what I have, some sort of mental armor by the hardships that I've had growing up through life. And I'll tell you what, some of the people that I grew up with, went to school with, hung out with, were in the same neighborhood as me. In some cases, these guys were, specifically guys, bigger, faster, stronger than me, who just tapped out, had more resources than me, came from a warmer and fuzzier background, loving background. And they tap out, man. They fucking quit on my dreams. No, it's not for me. You can't do that. No, it's too hard. And they die at the age of 23. Some of them literally with their brains fucking blown out. But the others have died at the age of 23 and are waiting to get buried at the age of 70. And it's, oh man, it does get to me, because generally speaking, I think a lot of people want to do a lot of good, and we can do a lot of good. But it's as simple as, I think generally speaking, a lot of us have dust bunnies under our beds. And we're like, whatever. Then the dust bunnies turned into shoes under the bed. Unwanted garments, clothing, fucking sports gear. And it adds to the fucking mess. The corner spreads throughout the bedroom, to the hallway, to the living room, to the house, to the front yard, and so on. And that's just a little mess, something that could just be remedied with one Sunday focused on, hey, unfuck this shit. But with humans it's different. Once you put in these fucking weak thoughts of be careful if you travel, you may get jumped. Oh no, look, that guy with that big stick, he says, give me money. Or else. Alright. Let me talk with him. Good afternoon. And some people will run like chickens, others will, because they don't confront their own weakness, that it's based on ignorance or misinformation or minute information or a small perspective. And they limit their effectiveness. Well, look at you, man. You're not fucking bawling. You know, I could just get crazy and just put all my bets on just going on the road. Fuck it, whatever, let's go. And if I end up homeless under the freeway with full of fleas, ticks, lice, and bed bugs, and a fucking syringe, crying, but I tried. I'll say that life was much more fulfilled than a motherfucker who hates his job, lives in a house, not in a home, in a house that was there by default. That was only what they could afford. That was all that they could push for. And they go to sleep with a partner. They look at her, and she looks at him. They're like, man, this is what I got. I remember when I had it better. Yeah, I'm better off than that, than fucking living like that. Yeah, that's what you say. No, I believe that. I really do. You're sick, man. You're sick. No, I've seen defeat. I've seen it. I've seen evil. Why do you think I'm able to sit down here and keep going? But Lindsay was, I think she was saying to the staff that something like she was merely discussing the world out there, that it's a college, that that ideas should be shared, discussed, different points of view. I'm gonna add there, darker yellow, and that she meant no harm from that, but that Dr. Jordan Peterson was being bankrolled by rebel media, the alt-right, and all this shit. And me, who am I? I'm a Latino that's a registered Democrat from Los Angeles that voted for Bernie last June. I'm a communist. No. I fucking hate communism. I hate socialism because it turns into communism. I hate democratic socialism because it turns into socialism, which then turns into communism. But you know what I hate more than that? It's corruption, and that's fucking Hillary scumbag Clinton. And so with that in mind, like, alright, used up my Bernie ammo, my Bernie shot. Come November, Trump Nation up in this motherfucker, yo. Easily voted for Trump. And so no, I'm not no fucking alt-right. Can you see my skin? This is a white piece of paper. See how white I am? Fucking white, right? Fucking Casper. Have you seen all the bitches that I've dated? You'd be like, fuck. You wouldn't call me a racist. Would you call me a slut? Yeah. And I say, yeah, you're right, I am a slut. Not a racist, but a slut. But with Lindsay just being told that, hey, you're hurting people's feelings. I think the staff told her she was causing violence. I've seen violence. I've seen death. I've heard I've heard comedy by a Jeselnik. Is it Anthony Jeselnik? That's much more uncomfortable. I like it, but it's much more uncomfortable than anything Jordan Peterson has ever said. Any fucking thing. I listened to a lot of his shit. And Dr. Jordan Big Dick Peppison is the man. I remember someone wrote that in the comments. I was fucking hilarious. But yeah, she was saying, Lindsay was saying something like, you know, these kids are don't need to be sheltered. Their ideas need to be, their minds need to be exposed. You give me one of these snowflake fucks. Actually, don't. Let them do it by themselves. I don't want to get fucking killed or stabbed or burned alive. But you guys can shadow me. 4 of them. I'll just be one. You could bulletproof their car if you like. And give them some bulletproof vest. Kevlar under there. And have them shadow me where I go. Yeah. I think chances are likely that they will get hurt. No, I'm not going to point the finger at them. Fuck them up. Nope. Blast them. They're fucking rats. Punks in there. No, I'm not going to say that. You'll see that the environment will see weakness, ignorance, and pounce on it. Rob it, stab it, extort it, con it, even rape it. There are motherfuckers out there. You don't have to look very far. You show them disrespect. Yeah, that's the last thing you'll do. Last fucking thing you'll ever do. And when I've told kids this shit, look, man, tighten your shit up. Mind your own fucking business. Fucking make sure that your actions match your words. And be honest, and you'll be okay. You'll attract less bullshit. Stand your ground. Discipline equals freedom. Yeah, more than once I could have ended up. More than once more than one time I shouldn't be here, breathing with functional hands. Bad people out there, man. And remember, Dr. Jordan Peterson was talking about one of his patients. He didn't name her, did not name her, but he had mentioned how. I'm trying to think how to add the black here. Do it here. That I probably would do it there. That by her upbringing, her parents had what's the word, sheltered her from bad people, from violence. So when she got into an abusive relationship, she thought that maybe that was love and forgiving, or whatever reason to justify her clinging on to that. Maybe it'll improve. Maybe this is normal sort of shit. And for me, hey, if you don't like something, walk away from it. I don't give a fuck how big the tits are, how much it's paying you, how great the fucking pussy is. You don't like it, walk the fuck away from it. Walk away, man. I'm not saying it's gonna be easy, but you walk away from shit like that if it's hurting you, doing you harm. Black there. And there's a lot of things in my mind that I've blacked out, blocked out, blanked out, because they're very painful stories that, to put it in plain light terms, stories of other people who have stepped on dog shit. And my lesson learned is be aware of dog shit. Because there's a lot of dog shit out there, man. Any dog owners out there know that there are places that are a pleasure to walk your dog. And other parts you're like, fuck, better shorten the leash, be careful. Especially if you got a little weenie dog. No, I got big killing machines, man. I don't fucking limit my fucking walks. I go where I want, but peacefully, respectfully. Respectful that I'm in someone else's turf. And I'm trying to think, should I go here? I remember, I'm thinking out, some stupid fucking parents let their fucking kids, oldest, 8 years old, maybe 7 and 8, boy and girl, walking their little dog, the sun's down in Los Angeles. I remember around this area running into a 70 plus pound pit bull. How do I know it's 70 plus pounds? I remember when my dog was 70 plus pounds. It's 104 right now, 107. And the pit bull. Remember the pit bull was sizing up my dog and me up. And I'm thinking, while the dog bites its head, I'm gonna fucking stomp its guts out, make its intestines come out through its fucking ass or fucking mouth, and go from there. But the dog calculated that the threat was bigger than the. It wasn't worth attacking me and my dog. As my dog barked and jumped, showed its size. But yeah, the stupid parents thought, hey, you want to walk your little doggy? Oh, come here. Walk your little doggy. Fucking moron. I wonder what damage that dog would have done to those fucking kids. And it's not the fucking kid's fault. It's not even the fucking pit bull's fault. It's the fucking owner or whoever the fuck let that dog loose, and the stupid parent that fucking la 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 la. I saw this in this Disney movie. You just let the dog. You just let the fucking kids on the street. I remember in this movie, nothing ever happened. In this episode of this television show, nothing ever happened. So obviously, nothing will happen. Fucking morons. You're just being paranoid, man. Another little, somewhat related story. I think the kid was on a field trip here, not too far from here. Disney Hall, broad daylight. And I've been right there in that area. A lot of people there, a lot of foot traffic. The kid gets his fucking throat slashed. He's a crazy homeless motherfucker. I'm actually walking my dog today. I figure pretty warm, shade, wouldn't sniff the grass, no dog shit around, let it sniff the grass, just enjoy the moment, let its brain wander. Black, lazy fuck, junky looking motherfucker, thieving motherfucker, piece of shit vibe. He doesn't see my hand behind the bush, which has the leash connected to a 104-pound dog. I can tell he's sizing me up. I'm in a relaxed face. Nothing to read, so I'm vulnerable. The dude says something, and then as he's stepping towards me, he says something, dog. Steps away. You know, what would have happened, you know, had I not had that fucking dog? What sort of bullshit would I get into? Especially since he's a black motherfucker. Oh, dog, well, I'm a U.S. Marine, veteran, Trump supporter, assaults black man, assaults Black Lives Matter supporter. No, fuck that. So Lindsay, I got a crush on her because she knew that she knew the value of thinking. That's it. Imagine how fucking radical, how scarce that is. That, man, you know, I can form a crush on someone just because they're like, you know, I like thinking. That's how scarce it is. And is that pathetic of me? Of America? That people that there are that's something to it's something that scares, something that I can't believe infatuates me or attracts me. Someone who just wants to think. That wants a discussion of thinking. Shit. But you know, with all this clown show going on, all this shit going on, I'm still gonna do my thing. I'll focus on myself. I believe that capitalism will give a lot of solutions by collecting a lot of the benefits and rewards of it. And piggy bank can help you create change, not fucking, you hurt my feelings, I'm offended. That's racialist. That's homophobics. That's xenophobics. Yeah, you're a Nazi. Ben Shapiro's a Jew, gets called a Nazi. That's, to me that's disturbing, man. Calling a Jew a Nazi? And seriously a Nazi, not fucking, check it out, man, I'm gonna call this motherfucker a Nazi. No, seriously, people believe that he's a Nazi. And calling someone Hitler. But Lindsay, just shit. Check out the Jocko podcast, and I just recommend it. What would he say? Probably what would he think about the situation? Just ignore and outperform the haters. Lindsay, I believe her name is Lindsay Shepherd. 1791L, I believe it's the YouTube channel that has her her discussion on her thought crimes. Just check it out, man. Because the more that we address this, the more the more we can take care of this fucking clown show that's going on, and supposed places of education.